Legendary American actor John Travolta has had many stunning houses around the USA, the most prominent being the Jumbolair Mansion, Clearwater Retreat, and Maine Estate. At varying periods of life, these spectacular residences have become a home for Travolta's family. Today, we'll focus on his magnificent mansion inside Jumbolair Aviation Estates, a mid-century style house complemented by 2 runways leading directly to his home. If you want to see what the up-in-the-air lifestyle looks like in reality, look no further. In this video, we'll explore Travolta's stunning home, its spectacular surroundings, and even his aerial taxi. The wise learn from others' mistakes, and you have the chance to see what Travolta would have done differently if he had the chance to rebuild his gorgeous house. John Travolta purchased a property in the Jumbolair Aviation Estates, Ocala, Florida, together with his late wife, American actress Kelly Preston, back in the 90s. It was a sprawling 550-acre territory which allowed Travolta to make his childhood dream come true. He said, "When I was a kid, I imagined that, by the turn of the century, everyone would have his own plane in the backyard." Since that didn't happen, the Hollywood star hoped to provide some inspiration. The family collaborated with Florida architect Dana Smith to create a luxury 5-bedroom home with a private airport. The initial concept implied that airplanes should be visible from all over the home. We'll later see whether they managed to implement this in real life. Building the aviation-inspired estate of his dreams appeared much more challenging for Travolta than he had initially thought. It took him 8 years to get it going. Exterior. The outside of the house features an in-ground swimming pool with a hot tub. There's a pool house with wood walls, stone flooring, a pool table for entertaining, and a bar. The surroundings are planted with lush, tropical vegetation. The actor considers the outdoor space particularly important. It's a cool spot for adults and kids to entertain. One of his architects shared that the pool cabana is a grown-up playroom. The owner wanted to use it for dancing, so it is spacious and has stone flooring. The amusement zone is amusing with its pool slide, a huge swimming area, and a golf course. The large patio in the backyard is Travolta's favorite space. There, he and his wife used to dance. John is a great dancer. He studied voice, dancing, and acting in a drama school in New York, encouraged by his mother, Ellen M. Travolta, an actress and dancer. The home also has room-built parking that can fit 16 cars, which John's lovingly transforming into a parkour-style gym for his son Ben, and 2 plane pavilions 100 feet from the house. Actually, John Travolta and Kelly Preston were the first Americans to acquire and build a home on the only private runway in the USA. John had always dreamed of having planes in his front yard, so when he wanted to go for dinner, he could step out the door, get on the plane, and whisk off. Now, the 550-acre property includes a 3,600-foot runway, a 7,600-square-foot house that once belonged to horse breeder Muriel Vanderbilt, an 807,000-square-foot conference center, and nearly 17 estates with runway access. It was estimated at $10 million. The main house is constructed of concrete and plenty of glass. The owner admits it is a bit overbuilt. Travolta shared, "The walls are thicker than they need to be, and there's more metal in it than there needs to be." Travolta drew inspiration from 3 distinct architectural styles for his 6-bedroom main house and a spacious garage. The first are projects of famous American architect and designer Frank Lloyd Wright, characterized by clean lines and dark woods. The second is the aviation elegance of the designer of the Dulles and TWA terminal, Eero Saarinen. The third are loftily curved lobby windows by Morris Lapidus, architect of Miami's Fontainebleau Hilton Resort. These windows served as prototypes for the 18 and 15-foot blue-tinted windows in the bedroom and dining room. Let's see what the stunning home looks like inside. Interior. The house features 6 bedrooms and 2 kitchens. It was a great place for the initially large family of 5, comprising John Travolta, his wife Kelly Preston, whom he married in Paris in 1991, and their 3 children, Jet, Ella Blue, and Benjamin. In 2009, a 16-year-old Jet died of a seizure on a Christmas vacation in the Bahamas, and his mother Kelly died of breast cancer in 2020. Now, Travolta shares the home with his daughter Ella and son Ben. The mid-century house was substantially remodeled and now boasts spacious, open-plan living areas. The floor motif in the entrance hall is its highlight since Travolta designed it himself. The main hall features family photographs, books, and airplane models on the shelves. There are 2 kitchens, the larger used by the staff for most cooking, and the smaller one used by the family for lighter cooking. Both kitchens are surrounded by 3 individual dining areas. Travolta refers to them as like those in great hotels. One kitchen is very contemporary looking and decorated in classic dark wood. The home gym is truly remarkable, and John's son Ben has already stuffed part of the 16-car garage with gymnastic equipment. Ben is much into gymnastics, tennis, fishing, and the computer world. The living area features cozy couches, refined furniture, and heartwarming family photos. The glass is grand enough to admire the view jet. For understanding, the plane's 30-foot tail is as tall as Travolta's house. Dark, polished wood beautifully matches the elegant paintings on the walls. The great room has crisp, low-slung sofas and contemporary Italian chairs in soothing shades. Kelly Preston loved the way the hues blended into each other and said they were going on endlessly into the sky. Curved window walls overlook the tarmac. Above the mantelpiece hangs a 1967 work by the renowned American sculptor and artist Alexander Calder. The Art Deco dining room is complemented by a spectacular 15-foot by 17-foot mural depicting a family dressed to the nines, awaiting their flight. Travolta actually met it in a 1937 magazine, Fortune. He is a passionate collector of old magazines, and the ad impressed him to such an extent that he had been waiting for years to do something with this picture. Then, he learned that murals were historically used in dining rooms, which would suit his home perfectly. Artist Sandra Hilliard copied the mural from a 1937 advertisement. Hilliard's around-the-world scene extends over the room's fireplace and includes iconic symbols and spots: the New York skyline, the Tower Bridge in London, the Eiffel Tower in Paris, and the Queen Mary. Remarkably, American businessman Michael Eisner was Travolta's first dinner guest. He looked at the planes and said, "My God, I get it. Within an hour, we can be on our way to Paris." The master bedroom looks very serene, and the bath features a poster from a 1994 American independent crime film by Quentin Tarantino, Pulp Fiction, starring John Travolta. His office features Travolta's Qantas 747 pilot certificate, his American Airlines Boeing 707 pilot certificate, the actor's photo in his ultralight over Florida, and an Aviation Excellence Award from the American Institute of Aeronautics and Astronautics. The star is not only an avid lover of aviation, but also the owner of 5 planes. Fly me to the moon. Now it's time to get to the spiciest part of our tour. What does it feel like to have the freedom to fly whenever you want on your private jet parked near your home? John Travolta has the answer. The actor has always been aviation mad, so he and his family often fly in and out. When John was shooting a movie in Tampa, he flew to and from work every day. Each night, his late wife, Kelly Preston, and the children went out in the golf cart, watched the landing, and brought Travolta to the house while the plane was taxiing in. It was a spectacular experience for them all. The actor uses his jets like a typical homeowner, his car. When he was only 10, he first flew on the Boeing 707 from Chicago. He calls himself the ultimate eccentric. A taxiway to the house was actually built to endure the weight of his beloved 707. His prized jets can be seen from almost every room in the house: the bedroom, great room, and dining room. Kelly Preston initially was very worried about the comfort of their kids. However, the children loved the home and considered it funny. They have always been the family that likes to play a lot. Travolta proudly said his kids are great flyers. Jet was known to stay on board after a flight and watch videos while the crew was cleaning up. When Ella experienced her first commercial flight, she kept asking who all the people were on the plane. John laughed that his daughter was very excited to tell him, "Daddy, there's things called tickets." When Barbra Streisand asked Ella who she wanted to be when she grew up, Ella said, "A pilot, like my daddy." Travolta has had a series of aircraft: a Gulfstream II luxury jet, a DC-3 Dakota airliner, a Lockheed Constellation, a 1957 Thunderbird, and a true gem of his collection, a 1964 Boeing 707-138B. This plane is special. It boasts many amenities: bedrooms, 3 dining areas, a TV recreation room, an office space, and crew quarters. The 707 reflects Travolta's obsession with recreating the comfort of another era. John Travolta is fully qualified to fly his planes and got his wings as a first officer in 2002. In long treks, relief pilots accompany the actor, but he handles every takeoff and landing himself. Travolta admits that he can't imagine being in a better place when he is flying. Winding up, let's see whether the star would have arranged something in his spectacular home differently if he had had a chance. Yes, he would have made the gates wider to prevent the necessity to maneuver so much. Travolta means electric gates opening up to bring in his 707. Travolta's home is not just a showcase of luxury, but also a testament to his personal interests and lifestyle. The combination of a high-end residence with functional aviation facilities makes it a distinctive and fascinating property. His love for flying is evident in every aspect of the estate, from the runway to the hangars, making it a true reflection of his personality and passions. In summary, John Travolta's house in Ocala, Florida, is a unique blend of luxury living and aviation convenience. It stands out not only for its architectural beauty and high-end amenities, but also for its unique integration of Travolta's love for flying, making it a one-of-a-kind residence. How do you like his $10 million mansion in Ocala? Does the idea of having your own plane parked near your home sound appealing, or would you like to avoid the bustle it produces? Please share your impressions of the video with us. If you enjoyed it, consider subscribing for more content like this.